The local media industry is going through very dramatic change, and it is a level of change that is very unsettling for leadership in those organizations. It's very unsettling for staff. It's very unsettling for readers and viewers of our content. And one of the most important things to think about when this change is happening is the need to communicate. It seems kind of obvious. I mean, we're in the communications business and we're all about disseminating information to people, but we often fail to communicate within our own organizations, and we often fail to communicate what's happening within our organizations with the people we touch through our content and through our coverage. And so probably the biggest headline when you think about leading change is not being afraid to communicate, not being afraid to communicate in group settings and telling people what's going on, not being afraid to communicate in smaller group settings, not being afraid to communicate one-on-one. People appreciate information. It's a lot easier for people to accept change when we're telling people what's coming and we're providing people with as much information as we possibly can. It tends to sometimes cataclysmic change that's happening like at the level that's happening in our business makes it real easy to want to go into the bunker. I mean, you just want to hide. You know, it's like you're a kid and you want to pull up the covers and just be in a safe place for a minute. But that really is the last place that a leader wants to be when organization is going through change. And there's nothing worse than surprising the people you touch with your content and coverage. And so when you're forced to make changes to the product, when you're forced to make changes to coverage, the more transparent you are about what you're doing and why you're doing it, the more credible you will be in the community as a source of news and as a source of information.